What's up, guys? So today we're in a Focus ST with our buddy Tyler, and we're going to be doing a review on this car. Figured we'd start off with him driving around and let you know a little bit about the car.
Alright, it's 2013 Focus ST. Basically right now full bolt-on, intake, intercooler, downpipe, catalyst downpipe, blow-off valve, but whatever, full bolt-on. Just a flash tune right now. Currently in the process of getting a custom tune through Stratified. Just currently in the process, so I'm currently on their flash tune, so it's fun. A little bit different than stock. They're fun stock, but you know, you always want that little extra.
Oh yeah.
Kind of got this ST almost brand new. Got it turned into my dealership. Before they even washed it, actually, I'm like, let me have the keys. My buddy's had an ST before. He bought it brand new, and I rode, and I'm like, this thing's a Focus? And as soon as we got one in, I'm like, had 9,000 miles, so I hadn't even had 2 oil changes yet. I'm like, oh, I need it. So I had a Mark IV GTI before this, 1.8T, 4-cylinder turbo, about the same, but it was giving me a few problems here and there, so kind of wanted something reliable, something that I can build credit, have a nice everyday car. I don't have to worry about fixing it. It's a nice daily driver, decent gas mileage, so can't really go wrong.
That's awesome. Dang. Yeah, here's that left turn. It's a tight one. That was good. Really responsive, like turn in and all that. Just the wheel is literally the car. Like you move it exactly where you want to go. This is a really good buy for if you're looking for a fun car that's front wheel drive. I prefer all wheel drive, so that's why I went with the Subaru. But this car is awesome. Really feel the quality from a lot of videos and stuff I've watched. How cars had a lot of plastics. This car is way above that, and has a lot of nice leather. These seats are amazing. They obviously are Recaro seats with the ST stitching and all that, and they hold you in. The bolstering is amazing. Like we were talking earlier, if it was anyone bigger than our size, you probably really wouldn't be able to fit in this car.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're pretty much the average size, so we fit in this car perfectly. Holding it in, like I'm going around that was a okay, like medium turn right there, and I didn't feel anything. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, it's riding on the Fortune Auto coilovers, and this ride is absolutely planted. Feels amazing, drives amazing so far, and from the pulls he did with us, it gets up and it goes.
Yeah, I love the no cat smell too.
Yeah,
I miss that. Yeah, I feel that first gear is very touchy.
What type of blow-off valve you got?
It's the Turbo Smart 50/50. Right. Yep.
That's awesome. It sounds amazing. So half recirculating, half atmospheric.
Yeah.
That's great. I feel like that's a great way to go. I know for Adam's car they made him go full recirculating.
Full recirc.
They don't like, or the way
Subarus don't really like the blow-off valves that much.
I know the place that was tuning it really does a lot with Subarus, Bren Tuning in Massachusetts, and they were not really happy that he had it going 50/50. It tends to be a little sketchy, so they had him go full recirculating. But I love the sound of when it's 50/50.
Yeah.
Obviously you're getting a lot of good performance out of it being recirculating, but then you just getting the noise, just intoxicating. I could do that all day. I'd go through a tank of gas. That'd be awesome.
Even just a little less throttle for boost.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really kind of like jumpy. Like you're gonna be hitting red line real soon. That was probably 3/4 throttle in third gear. That felt great. I guess what I was saying about this interior is really quality. You got a lot of nice gauges. Got a stock setup of some gauges right up here. What is it? We got boost.
Yeah, boost, oil temperature, and oil pressure.
So that's awesome. Like a lot of people usually end up buying gauges for that. Obviously you got the access port too, so you could have a second setup if you wanted to. But it's awesome that they include that, knowing that people that buy this car and drive it are gonna want to know what they're running.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, that'll never get old. I love that. It's just, so far this car is just really built well. I like that you got the sunroof. It's awesome, always let some more light in. And it's good to have it open every once in a while too.
Yeah, even just cracking it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the nice little turns.
Oh yeah, these turns are pretty tight.
Alright, so I'm gonna take over now. And so far, like already hopping in here, like Ryan was talking about, brakes, suspension, everything's it's very tight in the car. And compared to mine, obviously being like way older, stuff needs to be updated and upgraded and stuff like that. So far, like, most impressive part really is the steering. Like it's heavy, and I like a heavy steering.
And wobble the bike the whole way. Jordan wastes no time getting on it.
Yeah, so far when we were getting on it a little bit ago, it only spun just barely when we were going around corners, but for the tire size and tire brand, it sticks pretty well. And didn't seem like it spun that much, and the torque steer was minimal once you get up to that third gear and on.
Yeah, this electronics package they got in here is real nice. Got the sync system by Microsoft with the Sony sound, and I'm really used to this system just because it's what's in my dad's car and my mom's car, and it really usually works pretty well for me, and it looks great in this car. Everything is really kind of up to date, but not too overwhelming of like new stuff.
Roads, easy. We take these roads all the time, and comparing it to my all-wheel drive car, this almost feels it handles the exact same. Going along with that steering too. The steering is like it is the best part about taking these corners and stuff. You know exactly where the nose is pointing, and you can feel with a much lighter nose up front that it's easy to dive right into each corner.
Oh, yeah.
And the gearbox too. Some gearboxes are a little bit too, like, I don't know, what do you want to call it, buttery, and they kind of flop around everywhere. This one is like perfectly in the middle between being notchy to where you know you're in gear, but then not like so buttery that you just don't know what is in there.
Yeah, it's a solid gearbox.
Yeah, when I first started driving Adam's car, like at first it kind of felt way too buttery for me, and you don't know what gear you're in.
I think a big thing about it, especially with Adam's car, is when we first started driving it, he had like a 2-pound weighted shift knob on there, which made it feel like it was just a box of air. Now he's back on the stock shift knob, and it feels way better, a lot more like this, where it's more notchy and more direct to gear.
I see that with the 6-speed, it likes to sit up higher in the RPMs. Like we're doing about 40 right now, and at 40, mine, if I was in 4th gear going up that hill, it wouldn't feel like it has enough power to keep going. But this one, pretty much I've gone through all the way up until 5th gear, and each gear doesn't seem like it's going to be losing the drive that he needs to keep going, even when we're going up that hill. A little bit different on my car. I kind of like it with this though. I mean, I'm used to it.
Jordan's trying to pull a little Travis Pastrana action here and just rally this. Yeah, right? There actually was a couple I don't know if they were new STs, but there was a couple STs at that rally that we went to.
Even second.
I can tell if you were to floor it in first, that'd be a lot of like this torque hit, and like you'd have to make sure you shift. Yeah.
Basically.
Overall, I say this is an awesome car. Really fun to drive. Really just responsive in all aspects. Ford did a great job. Like, I like how these sports cars, they're almost making, not luxury, but they're putting more into, where you're paying to get a better performing car, so they give you a better system as well, where some of them are more all race car, everything's stripped and like nothing. I like the aspect where they give you more for paying for a better performing car.
Good day.
I think it's exactly, it's a great daily driver. You got everything you need. You want to go fast, you can. You want to just chill out, listen to some music, you can.
Want to go
Like,
slow and kind of keep it quiet, you can.
yeah, you can really do whatever you want with this car. That's awesome. What do you say?
I say this car has been overall like one of the best handling cars that we've ever driven, especially being front wheel drive.
Yeah.
So the big question is, what's going to be the difference between this and the RS?
Don't even get
I'm actually now really excited to drive an RS because with how well this performs, I gotta imagine that that's insane. Like,
I guess
this beat all my expectations. It's way better than I thought it would be. It's an awesome car. Alright guys, so we'd like to thank you all so much for watching this video. We've had more than an awesome time driving this car. Thank you so much to Tyler. Really appreciate it. Not gonna say anything?
it was great. It was great.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out the 2 videos at the end. Our Instagram, Snapchat, we'll pull them up on the screen here. Check out Tyler's YouTube channel, Latest Productions, correct?
That's right.
That is right. We'll have it up at the top and in the description below. And thank you. Peace out and stay wicked.